Alright, welcome to the Adventures of Bean. I'm Bean, and here with me today I got Benito.
Hey, how we doing, guys?
This is Benito Taco, or Burrito Taco Salad Bar.
Oh, man, love since kindergarten.
That's just an old joke we got. You're making me thirsty.
Dude, I'm just very parched. I don't know why.
Yeah. So you're at the... Alright, just tell... I guess you can just tell everybody about yourself a little bit. Because I know you
Right,
really
but
well, but
they don't, yeah. So I'm one of Bean's good friends. We've been friends for what, since like...
I would say at least...
You're fresh...
7 or 8 years, I would say.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years. Yeah, went to school together. Been friends for a while. I teach at the middle school now, and I coach football, work out a lot, and watch a lot of Netflix.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Netflix.
What's your, you like shows or movies better?
Shows.
Oh,
But
shows.
okay, no, but like it depends on the mood I'm in, like because like sometimes I want to watch movies, but then there's times where I'm like really into the series, like if the trailer's good.
Yeah. See, I'm more of a movie person, but like recently I started watching shows.
Yeah.
Like I watched The Tiger King.
That's good, dude. Tiger King was hilarious.
I watched Haunting a Hill House, and then the Bly Manor one that just came out.
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of like documentary stuff too. Like,
Really? Yeah, I like the true stuff. Me and my brother like got like big on like we went from like OJ to I watched one just kind of like help me if I would ever need to use it. Like there's like the Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. Just like that one was really hard to watch, but like it's good like tells as a teacher, just what not to do and what to do in situations like that. So
yeah. So you gotta know your students.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I watch almost anything, dude. Like I'll just be dude, I love to like some nights I'll just love to like get really fried and like watch David Attenborough like talk about animals like for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. I like Keelan turned on this, I don't know, some survival type show. I don't know, but I watch a lot of those.
Yeah.
And I watch Meat Eaters.
Oh, Meat Eaters is good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you ever watch Chasing Monsters?
What is that about?
It's almost like it's kind of like a Steve Irwin, I guess, and he goes and like tries to like either catch these animals, not even like.
I think I've seen like a preview for it, and I might have watched it a couple of times. But
he's from like Colombia too. He's a Spanish guy. He's kind of crazy. He just goes in he likes to swim in the ocean a lot with like some cargo pants.
You like have you seen like all the Narcos and stuff? I watched like the first one with Pablo Escobar, and then I tried to watch like the second season.
You don't like it?
I was like, it's not the same as the first one.
It's not.
They did so good on the Pablo Escobar one.
I think you got to give it a chance because I think like, bro, he gave that cartel like those businessmen.
Second one's the Mexican drug cartel, right?
The second season or the
Like
you're saying Mark?
Well, not. All right, so like there's different shows, right?
Yeah, so there's Narcos and then there's Narcos Mexico. So there's Pablo Escobar's season 1, 2, and I think season 3 is the Cali Cartel, and then Narcos Mexico is a completely different thing.
Yeah, I didn't like the Narcos Mexico. I like the Pablo Escobar one.
I like the Narcos Mexico because it was kind of cool to see who was like the big reigns in Mexico, but like it was definitely far more developed in Colombia for sure.
Yeah. I seen I forget which show. It might have been, I don't know if it was a show or a YouTube video of some sort, but they were saying that this guy that used to be one of Pablo Escobar's like biggest henchmen or whatever, and he has his own YouTube channel, and he gives tours of the prison that they used to stay at when Pablo Escobar was arrested.
Yeah, I heard they like build it and stuff. So like I wonder how.
I mean,
much
he
of
wasn't
a prison it would be.
The guy explains it. He was like his hired assassin.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
He said it was a party every night. He said we're in prison, but it was a party every night. Like,
I mean, there's just fences around like a nice building they probably built,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, when you spend, I forget what it was, like, they said at least $5,000 a month or something like that on rubber bands to hold his money. Like,
dude, that's like that's just
on rubber
ridiculous.
bands.
That's just ridiculous to think about, though. You know what I
That's
mean? How much money, like, that's a lot of rubber. That's a lot of
That's
rubber
more
bands.
than the average person makes a month.
Yeah, I don't make
that he was spending on rubber bands.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of money.
The fact that you're spending that much on, like, that's a lot. I don't even want to know how many rubber bands that is.
Yeah.
That you get out of that.
Yeah, it's just like insane that somebody could have that much money. And there's people with more money, like probably
Bill Gates,
Jeff Bezos.
Oh yeah, Jeff Bezos. You think Epstein had that much?
I don't know. I don't know much of it. Like
I watched a little bit of his stuff. I didn't really.
I don't really know how much money he actually had. You know? Like
I watched a little bit of his series, but I don't know. I didn't.
I guess we could look it up real quick. Like what was his net worth? I mean, net worth isn't really like cash, like how much you actually got. It's like your assets and stuff. Elon Musk's is like
he's got a lot. Yeah, that dude. He's
You're
so
talking
smart.
about like billions of dollars. Pablo Escobar was worth like 60 billion.
Dude,
but you're talking Jeff Bezos is the richest man, and he's at like 160 or something like that. So who was I looking up?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah, what's his?
I feel like Pablo didn't even have all his money found either, so like we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I think Bezos is definitely way ahead of him. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But like he definitely had more.
Whoa.
What? What are we looking at?
All right, this is Wikipedia, so it's not like.
Yeah, you're right. We're getting a 40-60 shot right here.
I guess this isn't bad. I thought it was billion, but it says million. That makes more sense. It says Jeffrey Epstein net worth is 559 million as of July.
I mean, he had an island, so that's. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he was worth a little more.
You thought he was like billions?
I mean, he had an island.
You know, Donald Trump is worth a couple of billion.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you have an island, you should be. I don't know.
I don't know if we should be bringing up Trump and Jeffrey Epstein in the same.
Well, you can edit this part out. So like.
I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm just gonna say like.
We're just seeing how much.
It is what it is.
I just want to see how much people are worth. That's all I want to see.
Richest people in the world. Okay. This is insane. Jeffrey Bezos. I undershot that. It's just Jeff. It doesn't say Jeffrey.
I thought, I didn't think he was a Jeff.
But I think pretty sure he's the richest man in the world right now. And I undershot him by 30 billion. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but
like it is.
190 billion. That is insane. Honestly, like, what do you do with that? Like,
I can't spend all. Like, dude, there's no I would never spend all that.
I was just curious. I was doing the math the other day, and I was like,
for how much? For how much he had?
Yeah, for Jeff Bezos, and I did it for 100 billion. I didn't realize he's closer to 200 at this moment.
Yeah.
But if he were to give $100,000 to people, to like, you know, anybody, he could give, I forget how much it was. I think it was like $100,000. I think he could give $100,000 to 100,000 people and still be a billionaire.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
That's insane. Like, and $100,000 would change
a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, even like 10 grand. You give 10 grand to, that would be a million people you can give 10 grand to.
Dude, you give $1 grand. That's
what I'm saying. And that's ridiculous. And he could still be a billionaire.
Yes.
And he's still in the 1% of the richest people in the world. Like, there's no sense of him having, I mean, you know, he worked hard.
Oh, no, I know. It's just wild.
That's one of those like, a lot of people are like, oh, those billionaires, they don't deserve that and this and that. They should give more away. And it's like, would you do the same?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I probably would give a lot of money back.
I'd give it to places that I either...
But I'm not going to give all of my money away.
No, yeah, no, but I mean, like, I'm saying, like, okay, for one place, I'd definitely give a lot of money to the Boys and Girls Club. Because I was there all the... so I'd give it to places that I either, like, was at or, like, I grew up doing or just stuff like that. So then it's, like, stuff I like. I'm not going to do it to some... building that I have no interest or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not going to go give it to the bird culture. You know?
Like, if I give it to Walsh, like, if I'd ever go to Walsh and let's just say I made a lot of money, I'd give it to the football program. Like, I'm not saying I didn't like, or maybe the education program too. The education program was really important to me, but football obviously, like, was, like, number one.
You're going to give money to Massillon?
No, they don't need money.
No,
they don't need money.
They really don't.
They don't. Maybe, like...
Another indoor facility?
Maybe, like... I'm going to be honest with you, I'd probably help...
Get your own statue made?
No, I'd probably help the kids on the southeast side.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, I mess with the southeast side a lot, so I think I, like, want to move there and stuff, and... I don't know.
Yeah.
I have, like, more of a connection with people, like...
Mark Zuckerberg, 100 billion.
Yeah, but he's like, he's weird. I don't trust that dude.
Yeah, he's a lizard man. Lizard people. Anyways, Bill Gates, 120 billion. Warren Buffett's up there, 77.5. Those are like the top.
Is he still alive?
4.
He's pretty old, right? Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett is definitely really old. I don't
90s. He's got to be.
Yeah. Well, they did say 9th decade, so he has to be 90. Right?
I think.
I wonder what Bloomberg is at. 54.9 billion. It's absolutely insane. I don't know. That's a lot. Like,
that's just like...
When the average person is like, oh, you make 6 figures, like, that's a big deal to me.
It is a big deal.
To make $100,000 plus. But these people, they're making, like, way more.
Dude, I'm happy with... I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm, like, pretty simple, so, like, my 44 grand is, like, I'm good. Like, and I, like, live at home, so I don't know.
That's solid, you know?
Dude, I'm going to be honest. It's nice. And I have summers off, and, like, I mean, it's not really work, because I like to do what I do. So, I mean, it's just kind of... I am playing teacher, because there's not really a manual for my job. It's kind of like me just learning every day and kind of making mistakes as I go along and fixing them at, you know.
Yeah.
So
see, everybody wants to be at a point where they can do what they like to do, but still, some days are gonna be like, I don't want to go to work today.
Oh, for sure. No, definitely.
Even if you enjoy what you do.
No, for me it's getting out of bed. That's all it is. And mine, it's like, I've gotten like, I just started like mentally just like, okay, I'm gonna get out of bed like right when my alarm goes off, because before I would like snooze and then I'm in bed for like another 10 minutes. So now I get out right when my alarm goes off.
Yeah, I have to physically get out. Like, I can't be like, oh, I'm awake now.
I have to move around. Yeah, of course.
I have to jump up, you know, and start going. Get a cup of coffee in me, you know.
Some mornings, and it depends. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think it might be from football, but I mean, it might be just because I'm getting old, which...
You're getting old.
Everybody at work, whenever it rains, my knees, like the next day or like that day, Jesus, dude, my knees they hurt like hell. And I'm just like walking and everybody's like, are you okay? Because I look like I'm in so much pain. And so some mornings I'll just like wake up and like do like either the Buddha stretch, or I'll just like kind of like roll around, or like just loosen up. And
I wish I was more in shape than what I'm in.
I mean, I work out and stuff, and you know, I've lost a lot of weight, so like I don't have the same pain I had like a year ago.
Yeah.
God, dude, that was...
See, I wish I was in more of better shape. I don't really... I mean, I do physical stuff. Like, but I'm not out there exercising.
Yeah.
I'm not running. I'm not stretching for like
You're active.
an hour.
You're active, but you're not like working out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like the older I get, I'm in worse shape than what I was, and I'm like, this isn't gonna be good.
So like mine, it was just like, dude, I was never fat, so like I got all the way up to 317, and then like end of the season last November, I was 295. So coming from 295 to 247 right now, so it's like my knees don't hurt, my freaking like I'm not groggy and lazy and stuff like. I'm not groggy and lazy and stuff, and I don't want to sleep. I just want to like move and be active and like I don't know, just do stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I got a list of stuff, not really a real list, but in my head of stuff I want to do. Like, I don't know. I want to go like. It's like a bucket list, I guess you could say.
Oh, is it like things you want to do almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
All right.
like things I want to do, and I want to be in better shape so that I'm able to do. Like, I've talked to my cousin, about hiking the Appalachian Trail, and that's like.
That would be cool.
That's on my list. You know, that's a 3-month hike.
Yeah.
That's long. And you gotta be like physically prepared for that.
Oh, you have to be pretty fit.
Yeah, like you're doing like 30 miles a day.
Yeah.
Most people don't do that.
Right.
Most people are satisfied if they hit their steps on their thing, and that's like a mile or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to get close to like 20,000 steps.
Yeah.
I mean.
I don't know what the average is, but
yeah, I mean.
whatever.
I don't know. America's kind of fat, so.
Yeah.
That kind of pushes me to just not be like. I don't know.
I drink a lot of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I always like make the joke. I'm like, because their slogan is America runs on Dunkin', and I always laugh because I'm like, America doesn't run.
Yeah.
Like, we don't run.
I felt like I was drinking a lot of coffee and stuff, and like once I started listening to Jocko and stuff and reading about him like a lot, like not just like occasionally listen to his motivational videos, but like actually like getting into it like I am now. I don't drink as much coffee as I do, and like I'm like a little more stricter with everything, I feel like. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely like helped, but I'm not gonna lie to you, the coffee still like it gets the job done for sure.
Yeah. I love coffee.
Oh, dude.
Like, and I've wanted to get more, after talking to Donnie on the one podcast, and he's talking about all this stuff, and I'm like, man, I really gotta get into this.
See, okay.
I've seen that, like, it's much better when you do certain things.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't have to add all the creamer and the sugar and all that. If you do it in certain ways, and you get special, like, you get good beans, you grind it up yourself.
All
and,
right.
Like,
is this bad? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I have you ever had Tremont?
yes.
Do you like it or no?
I don't know. I don't have it enough.
You don't have it enough? See, I
Yeah.
feel like, what do you just get a normal, like...
I don't really know.
Gotcha. So,
Like, I've only been there a couple times.
I think their
honestly.
coffee, I think it's good, but, like, I like iced, like, I want to get an iced coffee maker for Christmas. Like, I personally like iced coffee. Like, I just don't...
I drink iced coffee. I drink hot coffee. It doesn't matter for me.
Hot coffee isn't it for me, man. I like it, I don't know, I just want it... Well, it pleasures me. Just it's cold, and I don't know.
Yeah. I think I drink iced coffee on, like, occasions where I want to be awake. See, but, like, I drink hot coffee to almost go to sleep, which doesn't make any sense.
I
but,
feel
like,
you on that. I just always at my job, I have to be alert, so it's like...
Cold coffee definitely gets you way more alert.
I was thinking about actually, like, either asking for that for, like, Christmas, or, like, I'd probably go buy it myself, and then... I have, like, a little cheap, like, coffee, like, it's like an inky-dinky little...
Like a 4-cupper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one, too.
But, dude, I'm not, like... I've drank it, but I just don't... I don't know, I just like iced coffee more. That's all, I mean...
I feel it.
And people are even like, you're gonna get sick of that taste. Like, I'm like, I don't want to drink black coffee. Like, that's disgusting. I don't, like... I need some freaking flavor in my drink.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, go crazy on the calories. I'm not saying that, but I don't care. Like, I'm active enough to, like, I can do this. It's okay.
Yeah, see, what's weird for me is, I started off drinking black coffee.
Yeah.
Like, when I was young, I started drinking black coffee.
That's why.
Because I wanted to be like my grandparents or my parents or whatever. And I just drank black coffee, and I was like, oh, this is so good. And then, I don't know, somewhere along the way, somebody gave me some cream, and I was like, dang, this stuff is good.
Right.
Like, why was I drinking that?
Oh, my.
But now I've kind of backed off a little bit, because I used to have it like... Have you ever seen those things that they give you the... How do you drink your coffee 1 through, like, 6 or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm like a 5.5. So, like,
Right.
I'm almost at the top of how white you can get your coffee. Then I started backing up a little bit, and I was like, I gotta get more to the middle and enjoy the coffee part of it. Like,
Yeah.
right now I'm just drinking cream, which is not good for you at all.
Yeah,
Like,
right. A little cream's good. I mean, every now and then if you have, like...
I
a
actually,
really creamy drink. You know what I mean? Or like really like.
you put some milk in there. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I like lattes a lot. Lattes are
Yeah.
pretty good.
I like what are those?
Cappuccinos.
No, they're like the cold brew.
Oh,
I like
the
cold
nitro
brew.
cold brews. Yeah, those are good.
Those are definitely good.
I don't have money to get like a little like my own nitro thing. I would like
Yeah.
that though, because I was like, man, how do I get my own nitro thing? And people at Tremont were like, you gotta get this and this. And I'm like, I looked at the price. And I was like, maybe like 6 or 7 years from now, maybe if I'm really that invested. But I'll just go, you know.
See, I have a problem where I get on a kick of something and I start spending a lot of money wherever it needs to be.
I feel you on that.
Like when I was building this table, I was like, this is gonna be a sweet table. It's gonna cost me a couple $100. I can do all the work myself, and then it just kept adding up and adding up and adding up, and then I was at like $1,000, I think.
Yeah.
On this table. Probably plus. Like that's a lot of money, but and then now I'm just like, I don't know. Wherever I get invested in is where I'm gonna spend my money.
Like you spend all your time, yeah.
Time and money and everything. Like, I've been getting into hunting, and that's another thing. That thing, like.
That's probably a pricey.
Yeah, it can be. It doesn't really have to be.
Yeah.
That's like every hobby.
Right.
It doesn't have to be.
Gotcha.
But like, see, like you work out.
Yeah.
You know, you could.
The protein and like
see, you're getting
pre-workout.
deeper.
So yeah.
Well, and then you're getting your own gym equipment. How much do you need? But if you want to go to the bare minimum, you can do push-ups and sit-ups and crunches.
I want to do more though, you know.
Planking and stuff at your house.
Listen,
you know?
I mean, you've seen the garage.
If you're really into it, you know, you get your own equipment and all that stuff.
We cleaned the garage, the whole upstairs. So now, and then like my grandpa, he had this Vectra. It's like basically the machines at the hotel that has the two like I guess like 2 or 3 like, you know, and you can like put a certain weight in and do some tricep push downs or like incline, and so it's like a sweet machine. So we had to build it, and it was sweet. And so now, I mean, I got to clean out the gym. I got to like sweep it up because we open our window because it gets a little hot in there, so the leaves got all in there. So I got to sweep it up and shit. But so I like work out up there. I mean, whenever I get my own place, like and like not an apartment but like house, I'm gonna have my own gym. Like it just, I mean, all I need is a rack, a couple, you know, plates, and then maybe a couple dumbbells, and I can do a lot. You know, I mean, I don't know.
It's any kind of hobby that you have. You can definitely put a lot of money into it.
Yeah.
And it takes time. That's the one thing you gotta realize is, like, me making this, I needed tools. And I make, like, a lot of different stuff. Like, I've been making a lot of different stuff. And that's more and more tools. And so, like, anything I start a project, I like to go and buy my own tools. So then one day it'll accumulate and I'll have enough.
Right.
You know? So you could do that with, like, your dumbbells and then whatever.
And I'm like, I just don't play football anymore, so I don't got to be a lineman, and I don't got to have a power gut, and like I don't got to be 290, 300 pounds, like trying to move like just these giant people. Like I can, you know, I actually want to like, you know, get in better shape and
slim down, start doing your cardio.
I do a little bit of cardio. I jump rope a lot. I don't really like to run. I'll jump rope and I walk like.
Do you like to jump on the treadmill or jump? Do you like to run on the treadmill or outside?
I have to do it outside. It hurts my knees a lot to run on the treadmill.
Yeah.
If I don't, I'll kind of jog, but like I think tomorrow I'm kind of doing like sprint walk around like my house. But I'll like walk up, like my neighborhood has just like a bunch of hills, so I'll walk up and down the hills, or like tomorrow I'll actually be sprinting up and down the hills too. So
yeah, see, I can do the endurance stuff still. Like I can walk for a really long time and not be gassed at all. Like I'm used to that. But when it comes to sprinting, I can run like a 40 and I'm gassed. Like it's not even.
I like to like, I don't know, I see like old pictures of myself and it just kind of like pushes me to like
get back into something.
And I read, and it's hard because once you like,
once you're in that adult life and you got more things to worry about.
You gotta find time.
It's a balance. Like it really is.
It sucks.
Balancing, trying new things, maintaining what you have now, and you know.
Dude, I can't even like think about like, because I like, have all these things I get to do, but it's like I don't even have kids yet. Like I'm not okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great experience, but that's gonna suck because then it's gonna be like my
You
time
have
went
to
from
be-
here. Now it's like this is how much like me time I have, and
Yeah.
it'll
You
probably
really got to balance, maybe you wake up an hour early, your kids are still in bed, and boom, you get to work out for an extra hour.
Oh, I mean, I honestly
You'll be exhausted, let me tell you.
No, for sure. I woke up like yesterday. I woke up at 5 to work out because I was like, I'm not gonna get to work out because I have to leave right after school to go to Columbus, and so I woke up at 5:30, and then I had like, it was kind of like it's like a bang, but Jocko has these like they're not bad for you. It's almost like an energy drink, but it's like good for you, I guess. I mean, obviously energy drinks aren't good for you, but I mean.
Yeah.
So I had that, and I was just ready to go. I was wired, Funny thing, I actually, it'd be funny to tell on the podcast. So I'm listening to. You ever listen to Jimmy Wapo?
Maybe.
No, maybe.
I mean, I don't do it often,
Okay.
so.
All right. So like, I'm just jamming going to work, right? And it's like 7, and got it all the way like 28, 29. I'm like bumping, like it's like 4 in the afternoon or at night, And I'm pulling in, and I forget it's like, there's a part here. I'm just gonna. You care if I like pull it up real
Yeah,
quick?
that's fine. Go ahead.
Dude, it's just a funny story because like it was like the most awkward entrance like on Friday. If it will load.
I think you should grow out your beard.
Me? I just shaved today.
Listen, I'm a big beard guy. Like,
I want a beard, dude, but it comes in like really patchy, so I just.
yeah. I never had that problem, so it's just like.
You just come from a family of like men that can grow beards.
Of like Neanderthals or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
like
I have
some Viking.
Yeah, I come from like people that I don't know. They must not. They're just pussies, I guess. They can't really grow facial hair. All right, it's not coming up, but there. I'll just tell you. So I'm pulling in the part. It's like, Lord, forgive me for my sins. So I'm just like singing that like really loud, and I'm just like bobbing my head, opening the door, just like screaming the lyrics, and like it's like my car, this car, and then this teacher, Amanda McNeely. She's like 26, I think. Cute girl. And I just like pop my head. I stop and I like pop my head, and I'm like, she's just staring, like laughing. I'm like, oh, good morning, and like I just shut my car off, and like I'm just like, get all my stuff, hurry
A
up.
walk of shame almost.
Oh, dude, it was a walk of shame. I like let us both in, and I was like, have a good day. She's like, yeah, you too, ha ha ha. And I'm just like, I am such a dumbass. Like,
Yeah, it happens. Embarrass yourself a little bit.
I mean, it's all right.
It's life, man.
It was a good song. I was getting after it. It's Friday.
It
That's what I
probably
said.
ruined your whole mood that knowing that she saw you.
It was.
Like, you're all into it, pumped for the day, and then, oh, she saw me.
I told my one buddy that coaches with me and teaches at the middle school with me, and he started laughing. He was like, "Oh my God, only you." I'm like, "I know, dude, it sucks."
Yeah. I don't know. It's different. What's it like coaching, after playing so long?
I feel like, dude, it's a good time. I mean,
What's like the best part about it?
I don't know. I mean,
When you win a game?
when I win a game, because I get really into it, and I spend obviously like a lot of time, so it's just like, dude, I get very competitive too, and I just want to see the kids like grind, so I'm just like, and just get after it. So I mean, that is like a really good time. But dude, this class was fucking weird. They were so fucking
Well, it's
weird.
also COVID, so that's,
Bro.
it makes a weird season. It
No,
makes
but
weird-
like, all right, you know how I'm like, am I 3 years older than you?
2,
2,
3.
3.
How
What year did you
old are
graduate?
you?
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 18,
So 16, so like 2.
2.
Okay.
But your age might be.
Okay, yeah, anyway, this class is going to graduate in like 24, I think, or
Yeah.
25, I don't know. Listen, they're weird.
Yeah.
Like, they're a bunch of like, they have like their phones, and they're always just fucking like
They're
on.
introverts and
Oh
they don't
my
even.
God. Not even that, but it's just like they're like stuck and glued to their phone, like
Yeah.
just very immature. Like, there's a lot of like there's no respect that comes like from that age, and I feel like I'm not like blaming anybody or anything, but I feel like it's like kind of more of like the people that I know a lot of their parents, like they're not, I mean, they're older than me, but they're only like barely in their like late 20s, early 30s, like with people that are in high school, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like they obviously didn't get good like parents or, you know, good situations.
Yeah.
But everything's different, so I mean I can't really say. But it's just like my class. I just noticed like the kids I coached, like they were good kids, but you could there's a
We're
there's a lot
reaching
of
a new generation of something.
dude. The 8th grade, like all the teachers told me that
Our generation is starting to have kids that are older. It's
Yeah.
basically what it is.
yeah,
Like
and-
all the '90s kids, you know, they're almost 30 years old.
yeah, dude, it's crazy.
I mean, they're already 30 years old.
yeah, I'm 22,
90s.
about to be 23 in
But
February.
anybody in the 90s is gonna be closer to 30 this year.
Yeah, dude,
like,
it's
you know,
wild.
You know.
I just think it's crazy. I mean, it was a good time. It was a great experience, and a lot of the kids, like, I built a lot of good relationships with them and stuff, and they still hit me up if they ever need anything. But, I mean, I love it. So, I mean, I like the freshman level. I mean, if I move up, I move up. But if I stay, I mean, I like the coaching staff and everything. So we got a good thing going.
Yeah.
It's Gucci.
Where's your like ultimate goal within the coaching stuff?
Honestly, dude, I don't know because like varsity obviously, but like so there's only 4 of us on the varsity, like or on the freshman level, me, Bo, Chase, and DJ. So like we each got to coach both ways, you know. So like I never really played defensive line, but like obviously like I played offensive line in college.
So you
like,
know what works against you.
yeah, so like I could kind of like pinpoint stuff like that, and I learned a lot like from the varsity coaches, and it was really quick to, honestly, dude. If I could go back, being a defensive player is so freaking easy. I'm not saying that like it's cake. I'm not saying,
It's
but like,
fun.
but like
I love defense. That was
you
fun.
don't think. You literally hold a gap, react,
Yeah.
or like you know, sit in your alley, sit in your zone, man. Like it's just so much more simpler. Which, as an offense, even in college and high school, it took like 2, 3, 4 days to get the system down. But it's because it's all about timing and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I like offense. Don't get me wrong, but like I had a great time coaching defense. So I don't know. I would, as long as I'm on the varsity, I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as I'm up there, I'm happy and grateful for the opportunity. Like,
Yeah.
if I could coach defense, that'd be cool though. So
Yeah.
like, I don't care. I mean, I would probably like to. I mean, either be like, I'd probably want to be an assistant, like, O-line coach, like at the varsity. But like, if I could be like a co-defensive coordinator or something, that would be cool. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't play much defense, but it's just like I like the philosophy and like the mentality. It kind of wants me. I feel like I should be over on that side of the ball. I don't know,
Yeah.
but Coach Moore then will have a different, I guess, story for me. So we'll see.
I wonder.
I mean, and I have a
Great
meeting.
coach, man.
I have a meeting too, like with like so. I'll definitely let you know like how that goes for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna like review and evaluate me. Like you did good on this, but you need to fix this. So like we'll see. I mean,
Yeah. You
they
guys
said
have
I
a
did
good
a good
season.
job. Yeah, we went 8-3.
Yeah, that's not bad.
We lost to Eds. Went to Kirkland, home of the Mormons, by the way.
Yeah.
Lost to dude. We didn't have a quarterback, so we had this kid that like backup quarterback couldn't fucking dude. Listen, we were good at like 3 things or 4. Or we were good offensively. We had a lot of good kids, but money screens, power, outside zone, and ISO. That's pretty much what we ran. Maybe a couple
Yeah.
passes, but like if we could have completed like 2 money screens, we would have won the game. But like the quarterback couldn't throw, and like they were pressuring everything in the box, so it's like you can't.
Yeah.
And then the last game, we played St. Ed's again. They scheduled, or you know, we scheduled them again, and we played them. So like the first game, we 16-26 lost. Second game, it was 14-6. So like we still played them good. It's just offensively we couldn't get anything going. But like ended in a benches brawled.
Oh, jeez.
Only it wasn't long, but like I'm not
You
gonna lie.
broke it up.
Not really.
They're always fun to watch, fun to be part of, but they shouldn't be part of a game.
Not really. I'm gonna be
You know.
honest with you, because I was like,
I mean, For a bystander, they're fun to watch.
No. They
Being
were fun
in
to
the
watch.
game, they're fun to be in, but
I mean,
you know
it
you
happened-
shouldn't be in it once
No,
you're
yeah.
in it.
Player, I've done it a couple times, and it probably wasn't smart of me. But I mean, you have to have your team's back. I feel like if you
Yeah.
don't, then it's kind of like I don't know. But I come in really we watch the film and everything, but I just remember watching it. Excuse me. I remember watching it and freaking dude, like I'm just sitting and I'm just like, oh shit! Like I just start running. It took me like 4 seconds before I'm like, oh fuck, this is actually like really happening right now.
You thought it was just a little scrap, and then it's like.
I thought it was
everybody's
just
going.
a couple pushing and shoving.
Did you
so-
hit the other coach? You know,
No, I wanted
come
to.
in with the Superman.
I wish, that fat fuck, dude. He kept like he was like get your he didn't say delinquents, but he was like get your thugs like off my kids. And I was just like, all right, tough guy, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a mess.
yeah. Private school people, you know, think
Yeah.
they're snooty or better than everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. Where do we go here now?
I don't know. You tell me.
We still got like plenty of time.
Oh, I figured.
Wherever we want to go.
Right.
I had something I was gonna say and then it just.
What was it? Was it about my job, my life, my?
It was probably about your job. I don't know.
Let's think.
Oh yeah, do you watch like a lot of football? Like, what's your you like high school, college, and NFL, like pro
It depends.
or XFL?
It just
Is that your stuff?
if it comes out whenever it comes back out, yeah. But
Wasn't it? Was it? That's the one that they just brought back, right?
I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into it, but like whenever I think they're about to bring it back again. So
Yeah.
like The Rock is, so I'll give it another shot. But for me, I'd probably say the NFL.
Yeah.
I like watching any football. Don't get me wrong, but like I learn the most from the NFL because like I mean,
They're
it's-
experts.
Yeah, it's the
you
best
know?
league. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Technically, they're experts.
yeah,
at
they're
that.
yeah. But I'll watch any football for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. I like the fan base around high school the best.
Yeah.
Just because, I came from Aspen. Like,
Oh, of
we have the
course.
best. fan
Yeah.
base. And, like, every time, before all COVID hit and nobody can go to the games or whatever, they only sell a certain amount of tickets. But
It was still loud.
anytime you go to a game, it's like a reunion.
It was still loud, dude.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I know, I heard it. I watched it on TV.
Fuck, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was so cold. Did I send you a
Yeah.
snap or no?
I don't have Snapchat.
Ah, dang it. You did tell me that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But freaking, like, dude, the press box was like, honestly, like, I would say, like, put a wall, like, right, like, where right here to, like, back where you're, like, that little barrel is.
Yeah.
Fit 4 people. And
I
then
made this.
That does look sweet.
Yeah.
Me and Chase had to sit outside, like, right next to the press box. Like, press box is here, and we're right here, like, sitting in the fucking cold. I did not prepare for that. Like, I prepared for the cold, but not to sit in the cold. So.
Yeah. I was gonna go hunting today. I knew it was gonna be cold.
Yeah.
It was like 23, I think, in the morning. Like before sunrise, it was 23 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to go to Florida.
It sucks, dude.
I leave Wednesday to go to Florida.
How long are you going?
A week.
Ooh.
I wish longer, but
Yeah.
it's nice down. As long as we don't get much of the hurricane weather that's happening right now, it should be pretty nice.
Yeah, it'll be good. For
Yeah.
sure.
And that it's not like we don't get shut out.
Yeah.
I don't want to come back to Ohio to a shutdown. You know.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with the schools. I'm a little concerned, I guess. I'm a little...
Yeah, because they are talking about shutting down
Well,
again.
Gorell shut down because
Yeah.
they had, like, so many teachers. Franklin had, like, 13 earlier this week that were out.
Cases or?
Teachers that were out. They were just out.
Uh,
I don't know what, but they were out. And I'm just like, oh, my God. And then, like, at the middle school, there's, like... Every day, so the kids don't leave their rooms, the teachers just rotate rooms.
yeah. That makes sense.
But I don't have to leave, I don't have to do anything. I do leave my room to go if I have to, but it's not like I'm one of them. They have to like take a card and it kind of sucks, but yeah, there's kids that are like dropping like flies. Like the health department will call and like send the office will call kids down because they've been like contact traced or whatever. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of kids that are starting like at the middle school. It's like the attendance is really down. Like some classes went from like 20 to 30, 20 kids probably down. Now they're like to 11, 10,
Yeah.
9. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
insane.
I just think like
Does it fluctuate? They have to just go home for like the 2-week
10
quarantine.
to, 10 to 14 days.
Yeah, and then they can come back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But like I feel like I wish there's like so many things. Like I feel like if you just get sent home for quarantine, I feel like you should just jump online.
Yeah.
Because like I mean,
Well, then
a lot of districts do it. A lot of districts, ours. I don't think ours do, but a lot of districts like if you have to quarantine, you just jump online, and then when you come back, you can come back. But
Yeah.
like
That almost doesn't make sense though.
I mean, but like if you have to quarantine, like how are you gonna turn your work in? You know what I mean? If you're out for 2 weeks.
I mean, they probably send you it, or when you come back, you gotta catch up.
No, I know, but I mean, if they give
some
all
assignments you can't do online.
depending
you know
on depending, I know, but like they've planned for like if they have to go remote, like to make them like online and stuff.
Well, they should just the day before you are sent home, they just give you a giant packet of all your stuff.
I mean,
at home.
I wish, dude, but some like got called middle of the day, like during class and stuff. So they like it's like a shock to the teachers and everything. Like we'll be eating lunch and like a teacher will be like, "Oh, so and so's going home. They're not in my class for 2 weeks." So it's just crazy. I think like with
that has to be a mess, honestly.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Thanksgiving, like. I'm not saying like okay. I'm not like how people are with. I know you said no politics. I'm not talking politics, but like COVID. Fine. But COVID.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is different. But like, I'm not like okay. There's something here, like for sure. Like people just need to stop. Like I don't know what the big deal is. Like I feel like everybody would just participate in wearing masks. I feel like we'd be okay. But like, dude,
but that's the thing about the country. It's your opinion. Like you're allowed to do what you want.
Dude, but like I just hate how people like are still so stubborn. Like. Just put your mask on. Like nobody wants to wear them. Like I don't like wearing it. Like you saying you have a issue. Like you're just being a part of the problem. Yeah.
See, I kind of get both sides.
I do.
Like I'm very open minded to everything. I agree with that. If it would be over.
Yeah.
If we all wore masks or whatever.
I'm not saying that's the solution. I don't think that's the solution. But I think that like. I think that like if we would just be, I feel like we're not thinking of this as like a pandemic, like we're thinking of we're okay, we're like comfortable, like, and I'm not saying that I haven't like let up, I have because I hang out with friends and stuff now, but I have a mask and stuff where I go places, but I mean, we just got too comfortable. I mean, I think that like the schools, it's really gonna be tough because like all pretty much our whole state now is like red.
I don't think, in my opinion, we have a good way to handle this.
No,
like,
I mean you need a vaccine. You need a vaccine, but like honestly.
And when does that come, and how do you prevent people from dying in the moment?
Are you okay? Real question: are you gonna get the vaccine if it comes out?
I don't know.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not.
You might have to. You're a teacher.
I haven't got the flu shot.
That's true. I don't get flu shots. More than likely I would not get it. I don't get flu shot.
I'd wait. I'd probably wait, but like I mean.
Yeah, But last time I was at the doctor's was when I got a physical my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
So that was like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
At least.
Dude, I just like I think that the smart thing, and I know they're not gonna do it. I don't think I've heard there's like a rumor about like schools being like done until after the new year, like once we go on Thanksgiving break. Because if you think about it, dude, like, and I've thought of like both sides. I think my kids personally need me. Like they need, like I don't want them to go. I don't want them to go remote.
Not a lot of people think about. Those kids need somebody.
My kids really do need me. Like I don't know all my kids' situations, but I know some of them come from.
Imagine them doing online.
Oh, some of them can't, dude. Some of them legit can't. And I'm having that issue now. Like, I literally have parents that... I have a job because 70% of parents probably are shitty parents. And, like, their kids are just trying to survive. Whereas in other kids are just, like, anxiety, bipolar, or something like that, where they really do have issues, and I'm not saying they don't. but like their issues affect how they are socially in the classroom. So that's how I just deal with mostly behavior. But I think so. Yeah, I want them with me because they need me and they need to be in a school and need something normal. But at the same time, from like Thanksgiving to like New Year's, we're seeing family, right? We're seeing family at gatherings. Like there's like 3 gatherings,
Yeah.
and I just feel like that's a lot of potential like uprising and spikes, you know,
Yeah.
with the cases. So that's where I'm like, maybe we should just not come back to school, because then you have teachers like, you know, calling off and, you know, then having to go home because they find out they're positive or they got contact traced, and like so many teachers are going to be out, you're going to have to shut the school down, so just
Yeah.
save yourself some trouble. So I don't know, I'm like both on it. I mean, it'd kind of just be nice because like it'd be to go remote just for a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I see that we're a country that is free. You're free. You're supposed to be free to make your decisions. But then again, I see why some people will have views that it's harming other people.
Right.
And, you know,
Yeah.
we can't shoot other people because it
yeah.
harms them.
No, yeah.
We're not free to do that, so why should we be free not to wear the mask? I get that too. Like, I kind of get both sides.
I do.
But they don't have enough information to tell us what we can and can't do.
I feel that.
You know? But
I just think like, but like at the same time,
you can't trust, without a mandate, you can't trust people to do the right thing.
yeah.
With any kind of issue, you know?
Right.
So, I get it. It goes both ways, in my opinion.
I mean, but like at the same time too, like if you like, I think it's just rude, very rude and like disrespectful for people to like, if there's like a sign obviously at like any establishment or restaurant or whatever, and you go in and you still don't have it on, that's just like very immature and like rude. Just like you're trying to like, I don't know, like you got the fucking big nuts out here. Like I don't know, like that's just what I feel like. Come on, man, just
yeah.
Like they're not trying.
I mean,
they're not like they're just doing it because they have to. You know what I mean? To stay open. That's even. We were driving up through a gas station and we all had our masks on, and this lady comes in and she's like, "Ma'am, you have to be in with a mask. If you don't have one, I can give you one." And the lady was just like tripping out on her. She's like, "Look, ma'am, I'm not like."
Karen?
Yeah. Oh, dude, she was probably like either a Karen or like a Linda for sure. Fucking dude, she was just like, "Look, we're just trying to stay open," and she just like left. And I was just like, "What a fucking asshole, dude!" Like, people like that's the thing where like I get that people have their own right and everything, but like you don't. That person working at the gas station or the grocery store making
isn't trying to have the confrontation.
Yeah, dude, they don't get paid for that bullshit. Come on now, like that's where I get salty about. I'm like, dude, come on now. There's no need to act like that.
Yeah,
like people. I just feel like me, and this is me.
I think with any rules though.
No, oh,
there
definitely.
is that. Like you know, people. Have you seen people walk into Walmart and what the like?
Oh, dude,
man,
for sure.
Like,
no
shoes,
like,
no shirt. There's people without shirt. Like especially if you go down to the beach. There's people in there without shirts. Oh, definitely. And stuff.
I just feel like just people like.
I mean, in my opinion, that's disrespectful too. There's a lot of things.
No, definitely. No. I know. I'm just saying, like, we're 8 months in. You know what I mean? Like, we've been at this so like everywhere having masks and you still refusing. Like, come on. You only need it you can't wear it for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, or if anything, hurry your fucking grocerying up and fucking so you don't have to wear it that long. I don't know. I just think like the people that work at these places don't deserve like that attitude, and I just think that like
I agree with that. They get enough shit.
The videos too of the people, I'm just like, really guys, like you come on now.
Yeah. I mean, in all reality, it's people who make the rules' fault. Like,
definitely.
Like, if you're gonna be mad about those things, and a lot of people are, I understand kind of where they're coming from. Like, I do. I understand both sides very much. But, if anything, you should be attacking the people that put these these mandates in place. Because that's who's controlling everything.
You think we should have been locked down longer? Before? Do you think that would have, like, done anything? I always think about that.
I said after like 2 weeks, didn't they? Didn't they say like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something?
Yeah.
Literally, I don't think they know what's going on because they've changed.
Yeah.
Constantly, like some experts say the mask works, some say they don't, and like some have changed their minds about if they do or not. And it's
I just think
like,
it's. I mean, I'm not saying I'm with it completely, but I do see where it is. Like, I mean, it is.
my strongest opinion.
It gives you a better chance. It gives you a chance. That's how I look at it. It gives you a chance.
Yeah.
It's not like a. Okay,
Yeah.
this is like you're safe. You're risking yourself wherever you go, or you know what I mean. Whatever you do, this just gives you a better chance to survive and hopefully not get it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
You know.
See, in my opinion, in other countries, it works so well
Because
they're controlled for the like
Japan, dude.
like, yeah, China. I think it's gone. I mean, from what I've seen, that it's gone there, and that's because they're so controlled and it's easy to control them. So, for us to go into this controlling thing, it's not gonna work. That's the thing.
We have
you can't control everybody because they're not controlled because we're free. You know, we're the most free country there is.
There's just a lot of people that just do not feel like they make up their own rules too. So it's just like hard to and like you said, we're free too. So like, which is a great thing, but it's just like sometimes difficult. Like
it's difficult to get people to do things.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm not saying that COVID wouldn't still be around, but like I think if we would just be smarter, like I think that like we wouldn't be at like the stakes we would be at like in this country right now. You know, if we would just be like a little more serious with it. Because dude, I went to the gas station earlier this week, and I went to go get gas and get like a puff bar or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had a mask on. This older lady behind me had one on. Everybody else didn't have one on, and then the cashier like had hers like pulled down. Which I'm not like, I don't care. I'm not gonna say anything, but I just think it like that's the problem right there. Just people like not.
See, I almost wonder if we need like. I don't even know if I want to say this.
You can. I mean, dude, you're gonna edit it out, so.
I mean, it's okay if I say it, because it's just strictly an idea. It's not really what I think should work, so I don't want anybody to get that wrong. But I wonder if this all would have been a lot. I wonder if eventually we're all gonna have to get it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if it's gonna be something like the flu that changes strains every year.
Yeah.
And a vaccine isn't going to work as well. And people are going to get it anyway. So I wonder if herd immunity would have been the way to go. Like, just let it rip, you know?
Yeah.
And then...
I could see that. I could see that for sure, definitely.
Well, and then I think hospitals should have took them. We should have done the herd... I think we should have done the herd immunity and let hospitals take everybody. Because then everybody's going to get it quicker. And then it's going to be over quicker, and boom.
You know what's crazy, too, is, like, I remember this, like it was yesterday.
Like, does that make sense?
No, it does. No, it does.
Like, it's kind of messed up to think, though.
Because there'd be a ton of people dying, but, like, I see what you're saying.
A ton of people die from the flu every year.
No, and I know. That's what I'm saying.
It would be
no,
like
for sure. But, I remember I saw this article, and I liked it on Twitter, but, like, because it was so crazy. It was, like, when Kobe died. There was like a little article about COVID, and I was just like, oh my god, dude, the fact that like it was like right there, and like we just didn't think anything of it, and that's the thing that like the only thing that's annoying about like our country is like people are so like
social media.
It's a hoax. Like the government's trying to ruin.
It's hard to tell who's true. Like at this point, this point of the year, after 2020, basically.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell who's telling the truth.
Oh, of course.
It's hard to tell what outlets are true. It's hard to tell who you should trust and who you shouldn't. And, like, it's even, like,
I don't know. A lot of true colors come for certain people, too.
Yeah, I'm very open. I'm very open-minded. Like, I speak, like, I'm on any kind of situation. I like to see all sides of it.
Yeah.
Before I form my own opinions. So, like, I don't know.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I was going to say something smart, but then it just lost track.
I feel you.
But I'm just open about stuff, and I just feel like it's hard to know who you're trusting at this point.
Right.
Like,
no, for sure.
If you watch a certain news station...
Yeah, they could be a certain,
you know, something's getting into your head that they want you to know.
Yeah, and you know... some could be a certain party, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know where to go, you know what I mean? What
Yeah.
news station to trust.
Did you
what?
vote?
Huh? Yeah, I did.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Good.
Dude.
That's another thing that irritates me.
Did
is
people's
ask
you?
political opinions should not be out there for everyone. That's between you and yourself.
Bro, that's right. Listen, I went to a friend's house, and like I'm not
it's
really.
okay in between your family or if you're friends, but I mean not even that far. Like I told like maybe 4 people.
Right.
4 people. And
right. I mean,
partially is because
do they live here?
partially was because my family asked me.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I told them. I said, you're not really supposed to ask. And they're like, oh, come on, who'd you vote for? And I was like, I'll tell you.
My mom was like, don't. She's like, you need to vote. She's like, you're voting this year. I was like,
No.
all right. Like, I was like, okay. Well, I mean, like, if you want me, like, for sure, I'll tell you. Like, so, dude, like, I just told this person, like, or no, I went to my friend's house. And I'm about to go down to the basement, and like right before I'm filling my water bottle up in the sink, and she's like, oh, Benito, did you vote? Friend's mom, and I'm like, yeah, and she's like, I can already tell you, I know who you voted for. I'm like, I'm gonna keep going with the story. I just won't say who, but and she's like, how could you vote for that person? And I'm just like, I voted. I don't want to talk about it. I said I have my beliefs. I don't, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that he goes well with like my people, and I mean, as you can tell, there's a wall, and I was just like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's it. I just like, why argue? Like, she got so mad about it, and I was just like, I'm just trying to go downstairs.
That's the
what I
whole
mean?
problem. All I see on social media is people from both sides.
Dude, like, so people will get.
I'm almost prepared to say what my.
You can say it.
No, politics don't go on my podcast.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I just got really hurt because I was just like, I voted, but like, I don't want to talk about it. Like.
All I'm gonna say is.
Like, you see how I am. I'm closed off. Like, I just try not to like.
It shouldn't be. It definitely shouldn't be. That you're cutting people off.
Yeah.
Because they voted. Their opinions are different than you. Because a lot of people are gonna be against what I say.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna be. You know what?
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna be against what I voted for or whatever.
Right.
I
feel you. I mean, I get it.
I don't tell them because I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And you probably already know who I voted for, and you're still okay.
Yeah.
Like, we're still okay.
Yeah.
We're close enough that you're not, but you're gonna oust all these other people out of your life. That doesn't make any sense.
I think it depends.
Like, we're the people. The president shouldn't really dictate who's the.
I think it depends on the situation though. Because I feel like if look.
Some topics.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I get what you're saying, but that's still their opinion. As long as.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, look at it like this way. Alright, say we're friends with certain people at the high school, okay? Say we've been friends, like, all our lives, whatever. We grew up, we played high school football together. Their parents, or them, hate on, like, say a certain group or they put something political on Facebook, or they're like, build a wall or something like that, and it's just like, and it happened to me. It's just like, dude, like, do you see who your friends are? Like, do you see the like? So that's where it's just like, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't care. I'm just not gonna talk to you anymore. If that's like, I just feel like that's very.
See, but like, I almost want to say that's.
Do you see where I'm coming from?
Shouldn't really be a political thing. You're unfriending them because they're assholes. Basically.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around negative people, don't really want to waste my time on, and just like some like are very rude with their like they don't hold their comments back, and I'm just like, hey man, you notice
that's
that,
on
like,
both sides.
It's a both side thing.
I have family on both sides, and
I know.
I'm like, why do I even freaking follow half you people? Like, why are you guys saying this stuff on both sides?
I just try to stay quiet and not really talk.
I kind of I'm young. I like to sit back and see what other people have to say.
But, like, I
do my own research, definitely. Like, I've spent way more time than I think the average person has on researching stuff. Like, I spend, in an average week, I think I would spend 20 hours online just doing research about politics and who I think is best.
Right. You
And
look up
not
like
even-
multiple sites too.
Yeah, I go to each candidate's say and see what they're for, and then
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then I go back into their history and stuff like that. Like, I really did some thorough searching.
I just hate how some people are just like me. I'm just very quiet. I don't like to talk about it. But like if I like just say it like
Shouldn't be that big of a deal.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like I just don't get how people get like so angry or so like one sided. Like
Yeah.
look, man, we're allowed to disagree.
I mean, a time before, from what I've seen, because I haven't, but a lot of adults have said, in the past, it has been more people that had views on both sides. Now we're mostly extremists.
Oh,
and people
you're so one sided. Yeah.
Yeah, we're divided. We're divided in more ways than that, more than just politics. But
I just look at like so many like things, dude.
it's a scary world we're living in, honestly. If you want my honest, like, it is, but it could be easily reversed.
I think so too. I think there's just a lot of like hate.
Yeah.
And I think that like there's a lot of people like.
Have you watched the movie Social Dilemma?
Not yet. No.
It's good. Dude.
Is it good?
I think.
Is it the
that
social
also,
media one?
Yeah. It also has social media also has a big part of everything in this society. I think COVID's gonna have a giant impact, if it hasn't already, just on people's way they talk to each other and stuff. I was thinking like they open everything back up, you don't have to wear masks. Eventually that's gonna happen. I was like, it's gonna be weird. Like I'm still not gonna be close
I bet you
to
people. Well, people are still probably gonna have masks and stuff. Like it's just not. Like I'm gonna be honest. I might, just because of the people I see and stuff. I don't want to. I'm not gonna risk it. Like I'll depending on the situation, I'll probably still. I'll wear gaiters. I don't like the other ones, but I'll wear the gaiters. But I was just gonna tell you, like, I feel like the one thing that like. I guess maybe it's kind of cool that I'm talking about it, I guess, maybe because I'm a teacher or whatever, but like, the thing that I see in our society, and maybe this is a documentary, if you want to watch, it is a really good documentary. I think have to like, kind of be focused to sit in it. It's not boring, but it's just very like interesting. It's called Teach Us All. It was in college, two programs, like Black Student Union and the Education Club came together and had a movie night to watch it, and it's just like it shows different schools around the country, like Arkansas, like the Little Rock 9 was like 60 years ago or something like that, and there's still like just no progress on the schools, and like there's like very poor, obviously like a lot of diversity in certain areas, not really good funding. Or in New York, after like the 6th grade you can apply to any school you want, but like this one girl travels and she has to wake up and get on the train for like 2 hours to go to school, and it's just like crazy situations and just things like that where it's like we've advanced so far in so many things, but we're still lacking in certain areas.
What's crazy to me?
What?
There's still no clean water in Flint, Michigan.
Bro, it's some bullshit. Like everybody else is looking at everything else, and it's like we're missing the little things,
Yeah, like that's completely just gone. Like that. Everybody thinks it's fixed or something.
Yeah.
They still don't. I think I don't even know whose fault it is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Right.
It's my fault. Why didn't I go up there and bring water,
Yeah. I just think like just stuff like that, I think people like are so set in like, I mean, not necessarily like boomer, I'm not going to go like that, but like people are like set in their like traditional ways. That's how I'll say
Sometimes it's good though.
It is good, but dude, some of the things, man, it is just like they're trying to keep it like we're back in. I feel like we're very segregated as a country.
I think 10 years ago, completely different world than where we're at now. I
don't know. I just think like I don't think anything's really changed. Like
you don't think between like the 90s, or not even the 90s, I would say like 2009 to about 2015, you don't think we were more together then than we are now?
I don't, to be honest with you, no. I just think that now It's more...
We're adults.
Huh?
We're adults, and now we see things a little more.
I wouldn't even say that. I just think that, like...
Sometimes I think that.
Look at it like this way, though. In the 90s, like, 92, Rodney King, right? Okay, then you go into, like, 9/11, 2001. If you think about it, after, like, 2008, 2009, this is what I think. After 2010, you get, like, a lot more of this.
Yeah.
So I think the same things have been happening.
A lot more bystanders.
Yeah, a lot more bystanders, a lot more certain, like, fucking recording and shit. So that's just how I see it. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's been the same. I just think that, like, we just haven't, like...
Seen it. It hasn't been right in our faces.
Yeah.
Hasn't been on every news article. Hasn't been on every TV station. Hasn't been on our social media. That's seconds away.
Certain people, dude, you talk to and you're just like... How can you, like, I've talked to, like, friends and stuff, I'm like, I don't know how people can think, like, a certain way, but, like, we're all different, so I get that, you know,
Yeah,
but it's
see,
just, like...
I really try to keep my mind open, because even if I disagree with everything you're saying, or this guy, like, even if I don't agree, it's not going to ruin anything between us.
No, I know.
I don't judge people unless you... fuck with children.
Oh, of course.
Like,
yeah.
Unless you're murdering kids and women, I'm not really gonna.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, the issues we have in our country.
I mean, even if you're just shooting other guys, I'd be fine with you. Like, no, that's messed up. But
they'd probably have to do something wrong.
If they deserve it,
yeah.
You know.
I just think, I mean, like, I just feel like there's just not a lot of equality. I mean, I don't know. Everybody has a different view on it, though. So
yeah, I don't know a good way to put that. There's not.
But I just don't think both. I don't think it's like a one-sided thing.
We're not one.
I don't think either side wants to come together though. Either that's where I've come as well.
Yes.
Like, I feel like
there's no finding a middle ground.
I feel like at points, like, one side is like this, you know, with their hand out, but then at other points it's just like neither want to talk, and they want to continue to fight, you know.
Yeah. If you go to any social media argument about politics, it hurts your brain.
Yeah.
It's funny.
There's a lot of Karens.
Yeah.
A lot of Karens.
It's kind of funny, but
is.
Literally you get nothing out of it.
No.
You get, those people are idiots. What are they doing?
You get a lot of temper tantrums and, like, just freaking out. I'm like, are you alright?
You get a lot of educated people, though.
Yeah.
But those educated people are even less willing to accept anything anybody else has to say.
Everybody has to be right, dude. That's, like, the issue.
Amen. That's the exact thing right there. Everybody has to be right, and that's not what it should be. Like, it's not about being right. It's about coming up with the best solution, the best process, like,
I hate
the best
that so
answer,
much.
you know? There's not a right answer. There's what is best.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks they're right.
Yeah.
That's majority of the problem is that.
Oh, big time.
We're about an hour and 10 minutes in.
Nice.
Are you ready to be done? Or you want to keep going? We can keep going.
Give me a little bit more.
Okay, what do you want to talk about now? You like my axe?
I do. That axe is, like, pretty sweet.
Yeah, you can hold it. It's real. You can use it if you like.
Did you make this or did you buy it?
I bought it. Northwoods Carving. Got it custom made. This guy. He makes some awesome. I said last time I was gonna leave a link, but I think this time I'm really gonna.
Is yours so is this for show or do you actually, like, use it?
It's just for show.
For show.
But
it could be.
It could be used. You can
My
use
one
it.
student. Oh, dude, do you want to see a funny picture?
Yeah, let's see the funny picture.
My one student.
People are gonna be, like, so mad at this though.
What? Because
like, if they make it this far.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell them, but, like, I had to sit after.
You showed me this.
I had to sit after school. Yeah, because he freaking wanted to.
He made a paper gun that looks legit.
An assault rifle, people.
Yeah, it looks surreal.
Oh, I had a. You want to?
You paint that thing up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah.
I was calling a parent, and basically, so I had to go to her house, and I did not want to go to her house. I'll give, like, a quick backstory. So I called her, like, had to do a check-in because her kid goes online, and dude, freaking, she's like, you sound really young. I'm like, oh yeah, like, just graduated fresh out of college. She was like, "You're, how old are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm 22." And it was kind of getting weird because she was getting a little personal.
Yeah.
And I could tell she was like, not all there. And so, dude, she was like, "I wish you could see me when I was 22." And I was just sitting here like, "Oh, well, somebody just came to the door. I gotta go." And then like, I came to her house because I had to get signatures because like, dude, I had to call, like, I wasn't going to get the signatures if I mailed them to her because, like, she tried to call me, like, she called the school and she called the intermediate side. She didn't call the junior high. Like, I was like, you fucking idiot. Like,
Yeah.
so I was like, I had to go there, dude. She had more of a unibrow than Anthony Davis, and she had a thicker mustache than I could grow. And she was like, "Oh, you're really good looking," and I was just sitting here like,
Thanks.
her house was very, like, I was very like uncomfortable. It was, and she was like 50, like, so that's where I was like, and the police officer, like the resource officer there, was like joking with me, like he was like, "She really likes you." I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's not fucking funny. Come on now."
I think this is a better, if you tilt your chair in a little bit, it's probably a little better view, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I think everybody just gets like the side of my face the majority of the time.
I think so, yeah.
Everyone has been kind of like that.
Dude,
Comfy, this is way better than a comfy couch.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I think we gotta get out of here before it gets start getting too weird.
Yeah, you're right. We probably should get out of here.
All
I
right.
was just thinking about that. I was like,
thanks for coming here, man.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah. Anything you gotta plug?
What do you mean?
You know, like plug yourself, like any.
What, like any like last words or any? Is that what you're saying?
Shout outs, like you're plugging stuff.
Ooh. Spinach, dude. Shout out to spinach and chicken. I've been eating more salads lately.
Shout out to spinach and chicken.
Dude, just eat a better diet. I mean,
I thought you were gonna say like, hey, follow me on.
Ooh,
blah, blah,
I mean,
blah.
everybody should. Let's see.
Shout out to spinach though. That's all. He doesn't get to say anything.
No, let me get my Twitter at least. Actually, my Snap is B_Sal, and my Twitter is BSal_50. So, give a follow, add me.
Yeah.
I'll probably add you back.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, definitely keep listening to this guy.
Can't
wait for
I'm
the
gonna leave
future
a link
episodes.
to the axe place.
Yeah.
Let's just show it.
Do they give more than just axes, or?
They have axes. They got spears. It's all hand carved. It's all pretty.
So it's kind of like some cool shit.
And it's all customized. You know, we talked about what I wanted. This is all Odin for the god, the Viking god. It's all dedicated to Odin.
That is pretty sweet, dude.
So yeah.
I just like it's so sweet that it's like personally carved. Like that's what I love about it. Even this thing on the bottom.
They make like
dope.
all kinds of spears, all kinds of axes. Like this is a hatchet actually. They make like full size axes. They make spears. They make all kinds of stuff, and it's awesome. I saw it and I was like, yes.
That shit looks dope.
Yeah. And anyways, yeah. All right, bye.